I'm back, and there has been a lot happening in the world of high school sports that we here on the Court Report want to get you all caught up on. I am Chris Stonebreaker, just did the turn.
That was nice.
And this guy right here is the best fill-in in the business, Zach Poff.
There you go. Hey, as May says, welcome back, Stoney.
Thank you.
And hey, how crazy has this high school basketball season been? I mean, we got to see the number 1 and number 2 teams square off for the Dix National Tournament bragging rights. And of course, Montverde went on to win that one. And man, the season though just flew by, and just like that, basketball season's over.
Yeah, life flies by, man.
Yeah.
And with that being said, we have to do one more thing here on the Court Report. We've done it each and every week, and that is bring in the national basketball editor himself, Jason Hickman, onto the show for a little 3 in the Key. Jason?
Yeah, guys, the season has flown by. It seems like just yesterday I picked Montverde Academy #1 in the preseason, and lo and behold, who's sitting right there at the end.
This guy does his homework.
Yeah, he does his homework. Pat on the back from both of us. Nice job. So, with that being said, congratulations on picking them as your preseason #1 team in America. And let's get right into 3 in the Key with that smart guy, Jason Hickman. And if this is the first time watching 3 in the Key, welcome. What we do is ask Jason Hickman 3 questions.
I think they kind of figured it out.
Yeah, and
3
he
in the
uses
Key, you know.
his knowledge to answer those 3 questions. Question number 1, Jason Hickman, and it's a good one. Who was the 2014-15 high school national basketball champions and why? We already answered it, but explain yourself.
Yep, the Montverde Academy Eagles, the second time in 3 years, are recognized as our national champion. Other media outlets also recognized them as #1 last year, so a three-peat of sorts. 31-1, beat 9 teams that were ranked in our top 25 at one point in the season, and most importantly, when they had to get it done last week at Dix Nationals, beat the then #1 ranked team in the country, Oak Hill Academy, in the championship game at Madison Square Garden. What could be a better way to wrap up the high school basketball season?
And Jay, hey, let's just stick with Montverde. And I think a lot of people knew who the player of the year was going to be this year, but just talk about Ben Simmons a little more, man.
Yeah, absolutely. It's kind of a shame to see this guy go. Obviously, everybody's excited to see him go on and play at LSU and see what he can do. But such a special high school basketball player, mentioned in the story that we put out on him today. Since taking the floor at Montverde Academy, the Eagles have gone 62-1 with Ben Simmons in the lineup, averaged 27 points per game on a team that will probably send 8 seniors on to the Division I level next year. So what a special player. You know, we held out on our decision for National Player of the Year until that very last game. We thought maybe Dwayne Bacon should deserve some consideration. But really, when it was all said and done, there was absolutely no process involved. Everybody agreed it was Ben Simmons. So hats off, the first internationally born player to earn NASCAR National Player of the Year honors.
That is correct. He is Australian.
The high riser from down under is what I like to call him.
Melbourne, Australia. He reps that very well, has a great accent. Now, last question, the third question. Every good team and every good player, as we have just shown, needs a good coach. Who was the 2014-15 high school basketball coach of the year and why?
Yeah, well, very proud to announce Sam Duane Jr. of Corona del Sol High School in Tempe, Arizona, as our 2014-2015 COY. The Aztecs won their 4th consecutive state championship, and what was unique about this one this year, they lost their best senior class in program history a year ago, had a freshman and a sophomore in the starting lineup, and went 32-1. Of course, that sophomore would be point guard Alex Barcelo, going to be on our sophomore All-American team coming out next week. And then 2 weeks from now, we'll release our freshman All-American team, and you can expect to see Marvin Bagley III right at the top of the list there. Don't want to let the cat out of the bag too much. But very special freshman that you're going to hear a lot about for the next 3 or 4 years, and very special season for Sam Dwayne and Corona del Sol.
Man, you really can't argue with those selections right there. Our man, Jason Hickman, the best in the business. Jay, thanks for the time, brother.
Appreciate it.
Man, big time.
Big time. And what I loved most is that Coach Dwayne,
yeah,
supremely.
When you can do that with a freshman and a sophomore as your top 2 players, you're coaching well.
Exactly. And what impressed me the most is that he has this competition with his father.
Okay.
And in this 4 times winning, he's able to outduel his dad and get
bragging rights is always nice.
Always
in the family.
good in the family,
yeah,
right? It's always all right. So congratulations to the coach and outdoing his dad and even making lighthearted of it in the article that Jason had wrote about the coach. So congratulations.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Yeah.
And that's all the time we got, baby.
That's it.
For our basketball editor, Jason Hickman, for the lovely Chris Stonebreaker, I'm Zach Poff here on MaxPreps.com, America's source for high school sports.